Snowflake. It's this one. And so what it says to do is wind 2 yards on the shuttle. Do not cut. Use ball thread. So I'm not sure if that meant like that the beginning of the thread is not supposed to be cut either. But I'm not really sure how to do that. So I'm just going to do what I know. So it says round of 3 double stitches. So to make a round, so we start by making a circle and hold it together. And then with this one we go put it over our hands, and then we go under it, and then with the back we come over it. So you see now we've got this loop, and we pull it, and then we slide it along. So it's now been slid along. So that's one, and then the next stitch goes, see that went like this, so the next one you've got your string hanging down instead of having it up high and going in and out, in and, you know, and coming over it. Now you go down and you're going to go over and under it, so that your stitch is now going to be in the middle of the loop down low. And keep this one tight, and then you pull that along. Okay, so now you've got a double stitch, 2 little sliding stitches. Wait a minute, but that's not going to work. I was supposed to flip them, so let's go back, take this out. You can use this little thing. It works best if you find the little loop, and then you go into the little loop and remove it. See that little loop there? No, of course not. Anyway, that little one that goes in front that connects the two. Stick that in there and open it up, and then you can undo it. Just follow the string backwards. Uh-oh. Didn't follow the string very well. Okay, so now let's start again. Okay, so here we go. So this is the string that goes to the bobbin, to the ball over there. And now you pull this one tight. This is the one that it's going to wind on, this one. It's going to slide on that. So you go, first you go under it, and you come back underneath it. And then you have to let go of this, and then that one will go straight. Oh, but that didn't do the whole thing. Alright, so you flip it by pulling it this way. And then you go over and down. Whoops. This is probably not going to be very good for watching and seeing how to do it, because okay, now you've got the two, and they can slide on this one. That's what's important. Okay, so there's one, so we need 3 of these. 1, so we go under and over, and then loosen that up so it'll flip it, and then pull it against the last one, and then you go under and over, and loosen that out and slide that on. So now you've got, here should be 2 double stitches. See? I can't even see what I'm trying to show you. My hand is in the way. That's 2 double stitches. and check. Make sure they slide on this. Okay, so we'll do it again. So this is way too loose here. I'm going to wind the bobbin up. Okay, so you pinch this at the beginning down there. That's your pinching it. Those go around your fingers. And that was the last one there. Okay, so I need the other glasses on, I think. Oh, they're not in here. Now what did I do with them? Red glasses, where could you be? Did you fall on the floor? Ah, look, on the floor. What a place to go. Just jumping around onto the floor. Oh, everything is much clearer now. Okay, let's try this again. So we pinch it at the beginning there. And now you hold it towards yourself. You should be able to see that. Alright, it's too small, right? So I did the last one. I went like this. So I went over and then I came back in there. So this time I'm going to drag the thing. I'm going to go over and oops. There's other videos that are better than this one. Over and under. And then you leave that loop hanging and you're coming through that loop. Then you loosen your hand and you straighten this string out and let it slide back. So now I've got 3 of them on here, but they're not all facing the same way. So it's kind of nice when you can line them all up. Alright, so now they're lined up there. Can you see anything? So that was 3, or how many do I need to do? Ring of 3 double stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 double stitches. 3 times. Close ring. What is it? Wait a minute. 3 double stitches. P, which is Picot, comma 3 double stitches. So to make your Picot, you're going to just do the same thing. You're going to go under, over, and through. Loosen this one, pull this one tight, but you're not going to go as close. So you're going to leave about 1/4 of an inch. Okay? And then you do that, the next half of that stitch, which is, it's hard to show you these things. If you could only be watching from my side, that would be better. Okay, so you have that, pull that straight. Okay, and then do this one, you're going to hang it, hang your loop, and you go take the back over and under, so you're coming out in the middle of the loop. Relax everything, straighten this one tight from the bobbin, and then with your finger you tighten that one and slide it together. Okay, and then you see now you've got this little gap between them. And now if you slide them together, you see that little bump there? That's your first Picot. Little loop hanging down. So that's your Picot. And then you can make it a little bigger if you need to by hooking your end into there and pulling on it, you know, so it makes it look nice and pointy up. Okay, so that was ring of 3 double stitches, comma, Picot 3 double stitches. So now we did that whole stitch. So now we're going to do the same thing again. You lift it up, go from below in the ring and up into the new ring. Release the original ring and straighten the string and slide it along. And then we go the other way. Over the top and down just below it. Loosen that one, pull this one tight, and then tighten it along. So there's one more double stitch. And we're going to make another one, so we have to have 3 double stitches, picot, 3 double stitches. We're doing that 3 times. So that was 1, well, I can't see it. Anyway, that was only 1 after the picot, so over and under, loosen it, pull tight, slide it down, above and under, loosen it, slide it forward. So now we have 1, 2, and then over and under, slide it down, tighten it, let that hang, under, tighten that, slide it around. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, the one right after the picot is supposed to not be counted as part of the first one, I think. So we're going to slide this last stitch out of the way a little bit so we can have a picot there. So 1, 2, 3, is that 4? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so our picot is going to be there, and we could slide this down, but something got twisted wrong way now. So we have to loosen it, sticking the thing in that little loop there on the top. Okay, and now make sure that first one slides a bit, and the second one slides. Look, and already I have a mistake. This picot is much bigger. Alright, so I can't fix it. Bigger picots are easier. Okay, so that was 3 double stitches, a picot, and 3 double stitches. So now the next one is a picot and 3 double stitches. So over and out, over and out. So that's 1, 2, over and out. Now this is getting too small, so we're going to make this original ring bigger. Okay, so there we have 2 picots, one of which is better than the other one. So we go, that was 1, so now we get another one here. Over and under. And slide it along, and then under and slide it along. So now we've got 3 again. Is that right? I can't even tell. It's all so complicated. That hair sure adds to the heat effect. So I think explaining it is getting a little hard for me because it's not looking very good when I do that. So now make another picot. You know, this shuttle, I think it's in backwards. You have to have your loop coming out from the bottom of it, not from the top of it. I mean, your thread. So I had it in like that, but it's supposed to come in like this. What do you mean low battery? I have a battery pebble right here. I can put in your IV. Now hold still. There we go. Is anybody learning how to do this? Does anybody already know how? Tatting can be really fun. Once you get it going, and I haven't done it for years. But I always wanted to learn how to tat. It was one of those things that I thought would be, oh, this is really unwinds quickly. It doesn't have much tension there. So do you have it down how to do that? Better if this is not so long and I can show you my loops. Okay, so I hold it at the beginning. So it's time for this picot, or picot. Just trying to make it be standing right. I'm not adding a stitch there yet. Alright. So now the next stitch is, as before, around your hand. You go in through the hole and over it and come out in your new hole. Straighten that up. Tighten that up, but that's a picot. Then you don't want to tighten it too close to the last one. So put your thumb on it and give it about 1/4 of an inch or something. Okay, now you hang your loop down and you're going to pass the shuttle over the top, down into it, and come out here through the new hole, the new loop. Then you release this, straighten that, and slide it along. And then you can slide it along further, and there's your picot. So the first one is probably not going to be very good, but I don't care because I just don't care about things like that. Sometimes you have to turn them all to make them go in a straight line because they have a way of wanting to twist around the whole thing. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Okay, that's the next picot there. Okay, so we'll do it again. This is really sliding too much. Okay, so in the middle and out over the top and into your new hole, let everything loosen. Pull your bobbin tight. Opposite, let your loop hang. Pass this over the top and down in with the butt and come out through your new loop. Let this hand relax. Pull this bobbin string tight and slide it along, and there's your next stitch. Okay, so you've got to put 2 more stitches. So like that, and then like this. 2 and 3 is again over in there. And the other way. And there you are, 3 of them, and you're ready for your next picot. Because we've already done it, we've made, oh, that is our 3 picots. 1 ring of 3 double stitches, a picot, 3 double stitches, which we repeat 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So that's been repeated 3 times. Now CLR, which is close the ring. So we hold on to it and we pull our bobbin string and we let our whole little ring around our finger, we let it all go. And we pull it tightly and then we end up with this little ring. Pull it tightlier. There. Here, oh, that's it, against the black chair. Okay, next thing is, so we close the ring, and RW. RW, gotta look at that and see what RW means. The blind leading the blind. Ever feel that way on here? RW. Reverse work. Reverse work? What do you mean? Oh yeah, so we were going this way, so now we're going to go this way. Okay, so we reversed our work. Now we're going to chain CH 3DS. Let's see what CH is. CH is chain 3 DHs. DR, D, double. Where'd it go? S, DS's. So chain and do 3 double stitches. Or no, you just chain the 3 double stitches along. Okay, darn, this is really unrolling all the time. It's because the bobbin isn't squeezing it tightly enough. You could take it out of the bottom and pinch the bobbin closed. Okay, so here we go. So we have reversed our work. So now we make a ring. No, we make a ring. Yeah. Okay, so there's our ring, like that. And then what do? Then we make chain and do 3 double things. So 1. Oops, that didn't work. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. So now we go. Half of the first one, slide it along, and the other half of the first one, slide it along. Slide them all the way along. 1. So we're going to chain 3, right? 1. And then we go this again. We go make our loop go up in the air. We go into the middle and out over the top. And now we go over the top and out the middle. That's our second double crochet, double stitch. And then we go once again over and out. My loop is not holding very tightly. And the other half of that is going down and through the loop. Okay, so that's 2 double stitches, which we are chaining along. And then we go in the middle and out over it. And then over it and out below it. And that's our 3 double stitches. So chain 3 double stitch, and then picot. So let's make a picot, which means we're going to just do the same thing, only we leave a little space. And then that's our next picot there. Slide that together. Picot. Okay, then 1 double stitch. So, on and out, down and out. 1 double stitch. LGP. So we have a large picot. So here we go. Let's make a really big whopper picot. We'll make it bigger, like maybe that big. Okay. And then we do the other half of that stitch, which is over and through the middle. And then they put them, and we slide that closed to it. You see we got another bigger picot now. They're all kind of unusual shapes, aren't they? Large picot, one double stitch. So here we go, one double stitch. One half and second half, and that's one double stitch. And then picot, helps if it's a ring. Even if you're not going to use it as a ring, it helps to make it that shape, because so under and out, over and out, under. Okay, that was my next one picot, large picot, one double stitch, picot, three double stitches. Oh, that was supposed to be a picot. Okay, this is the next picot there, which turns out to be just as big as the last one. And then what's next? So let's go back. So we did a ring of 3 double stitches, picot, 3 double stitches 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3. Close the ring, reverse the work, chain 3 double stitches, picot, 1 double stitch, large picot, 1 double stitch, picot, and now I need 3 double stitches, and then reverse work. So 3 double stitches. Just wait till you're using 2 of these. 3 double stitches, so 1 half and the other half, and 2 and the other half, and then 3 and 3 and a half, and then we reverse our work. So we turn it over, I guess. Yeah, I think we flip it over. I don't remember how that works, but repeat from the star 5 more times. So I'm gonna put you on this side now. I'm gonna move you so maybe you can see it from this angle, which may be better. Okay, so we're gonna make a loop out of this one, the one that's attached to the bobbin. Okay, and then we start from the R again. So ring of 3 double stitches. 1, 2, 3, 3. So this is a ring of 3 double stitches and then a picot. So I'll move my finger up to hold a place for the next picot. 1, 1.5. Well, that was too big a picot. That's huge. 2.5. 3.5. Okay, we can slide them all together now if you'd like to look at how big that picot was. There's a whopper picot. Now here you see I made a mistake. Where's this? So here I've got a little bit of a space there. That should have been tighter. Next time, by the time I'm on my second or third of these, it'll be really nice. Okay, so that's the second. That's the. It's all kind of tangled there. Let's make our ring bigger again. Get all your fingers in there and hold it open. Okay, so that was the first one of our picot and then 3 double stitches. So now we have to repeat it. So I move my thumb out. I move my thumb out a bit. First half, second half, first half, second half, first half, second half. Okay, so there's a picot and then 3 stitches, double stitches, and now we need another picot. So I'll slide my finger along it again. 1.5. 2. 1.5. Are you able to see? Oh, that was 1.5, 2. Oops. 1.5 and 3. And a half. Okay, so now that's, I got 2 picots side by side. So that's 1 to there. Well, this shouldn't have been there. I've messed up yet again. Eventually you get good at it and you don't make a mess all the time. But expect your first one to be a mess. So 1, 2, these are too close together. I mean this. So I'll pull it all along here. So we're supposed to just have this 1 picot there. And then that's not supposed to be a picot. But I just messed up. So I'm not going to fix every little mess up. I'll be just spending all my time fixing. Okay, so now I make another picot, so I leave a gap. 1. And slide it up to your fingernail, leaving a gap. And do the other half, which comes to a grand total of 1. And then this will be number 2 with a half. And then 3. Oops. 3.5. Okay, so that would be our next picot with 3 after it. So how many have I done now? So if I go back to reverse work, so repeat from there 5 more times. So that was a ring of 3 double stitches, picot 3, picot 3, picot 3. What? I have too many on here now. So it's only supposed to have 3 picots. So you start with your 3 double stitches and you get 3 picots. Double stitches, 1, 2, 3 picots. And is that what this had? This had only 3 picots. So you're doing the same as that. So all of these are wrong. So they all have to come out. 3, picot with 3, picot with 3, picot with 3, and then all this comes out. Aren't you glad you get to learn how to take away your work? I don't know if I'm showing you this clearly or not, if you got the idea of how to do it. There might be other videos that show you more clearly, or even this awesome book. I have to take out that, and I have to take out this one. Your little point on the end of the shuttle. This one has a hook on it. I like the little plastic ones better that are not, that don't have a hook and they don't have a wheel. It's just wrapped around the center. So we got 3 and a picot. So picot and 3, picot and 3, picot and 3. So then this comes out again. It works best if you get that little piece that's connecting them closed. It also helps if you have glasses that make you be able to see what you're doing. Okay, that went that way. And is that all? Have I got more to take apart? The other one there. There. Oh, and this part here. There's another one? I really can't see what you're seeing. I'm assuming you're seeing something. Okay, that's that. Okay, so that was the ring. So now we do this, and then we close the ring. So we pull on our bobbin shuttle. We close the ring with your thumb there on the edge. Okay, so we got there. Close the ring, reverse work. Which means now we're going to be using the other thread. Not the bobbin thread, but you hold the other one. And you go around with your finger, make a little loop again. You can hold it tightly. So that was, my shuttle is just, unwinding, unwinding, unwinding. Okay, I'm going to push this out of here, and then I'm going to I'm going to squeeze this very tightly, so perhaps it'll hold the bottom a little bobbin a little better. So now you've got the top, the little hook is pointing to the right, the left, and this comes in from the left, the other side, other right, and then like so. That's much tighter, okay. So now when we do the next one, remember, like see the last time we left this little extra spot, which we shouldn't have done. Okay, so we've reversed work, which means we've changed over to the other one. And the next thing to do is chain 3 double stitches. One, make sure you tighten it right up at the beginning. One, and the other half. Two, and the other half. Three, and the other half. Okay. Now picot, 1 double stitch, large picot. Okay, so picot here. Oh, this is a picot. You don't put it right against it. You walk your finger out a little bit, and then you do it against there. Remember, you're always straightening the one that is going to the bobbin. There's that first picot. So I chain 3 double stitches, picot, and then 1 double stitch. And then a large picot, so we're going to put a lot more size. So let's make it, the others are about 1/4 inch. Let's make it about double that. And we'll go again with this. One. Oops. Not to make it too small. One. And then the other way. And that's the end of that. So we had a large picot, and then 1 double stitch. One double stitch, and the other half of that double stitch. Okay, so picot and a double stitch, picot and 3 double stitches, P-I-C-O-T is picot. 1 and 2. So picot, that was really too far away, wasn't it? And 3 double stitches, so 3 double stitches. Is that the first one or is that not? think it's supposed to be part of it. I'm not sure. Okay, 3 double stitches. And then reverse work. Let's pull them all tight. That doesn't look the same as the last one. Ring of 3 double stitches, and then you close the ring. So I close, so then you reverse the work, and then chain 3 double stitches, picot, 1 double stitch, a large picot, 1 double stitch, another picot, and 3 double stitches. So that was, we started the ring, we go that far, and then we have to reverse our work. So now we're making our ring out of the bobbin roll ring. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Is anybody following this? Did anybody say anything? Danny says, I must say I learned something new every day watching your videos, Nancy. That's cool. Just a week away. Can you believe it? Just a week. 1 week away till Christmas. Only a week. I'm so excited about this information. I have COVID symptoms, so Christmas is kind of off the plate. I have to get tested. They'll call me when I can get tested. I don't know when they're going to call me. All right, so how is it going? I guess, is anybody following this, or you just... There's 5 people and 4 thumbs up. Are you trying to follow along? As you do it, you get better at it. I don't know, that doesn't look anything like the first one between them. I think they're supposed to be the same. Thanks. Okay, we'll carry on. We'll make another ring. And it really doesn't matter if it's all wrong because I'm going to just get good at making this. Okay, so we'll do the first thing. We go back to the asterisk R of 3DS. And I'll pull it right to the edge. 1 DS, 2 DS, 3 DS. This is called tatting. See, what it's going to look like is supposedly this. And what we're doing is we make a ring with the 3 picots, and then we reverse the work, and we're now working on the other string that goes to the bobbin. To the ball. And we make a few, and then we make that picot, and a big picot, and another picot. Oh no, we're working in here. Let me see, what is this supposed to look like? Oh, eventually, now how come we're not joining? Join at the base of the first ring. When I get all this done, I'm going to join all this over at there, at the base of the first ring. Don't ask me. I'm as confused as you are. Do you want some of those Brussels sprouts in the microwave?
No.
Okay.
I didn't bring them to you yet, did I?
Well, stranger things have happened. I'm getting used to it, dear.
Okay.
All right. This sure doesn't look like anything yet. But eventually, if I keep going...
Anything you want on it?
Mayonnaise. It's in the fridge. My homemade mayonnaise. Remember I made mayonnaise with you the other day? Okay, so we'll make our ring big. So what are we supposed to do here now? I know. Let's see. Let me just show the picture of what they're supposed to do. That's it. There, write it down. Thank you, dear. There you go. Just anywhere there. Thanks. Did you get time to write it down? Probably not, right? Just take a photo of it. Hi, I'm talking to my friends.
Okay.
Do you want to play something in the background? Some maybe Ronda a la Turca? Not now. Okay. A ring of 3 double stitches. Picot. I think that's supposed to be the end of the picot is supposed to be, the stitch is supposed to be with it. That's what I'm going to pretend, and that way, otherwise I can't, I'm adding them wrong. The last time I didn't put them in. Was that Ronda a la Turca?
No, it was something else. I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay, reverse work, so that means I'm going to work on this one now, the one that comes from the ball. What did it want me to do? Reverse work, chain 3 double stitches. Oh, it's all falling apart here. Thank you for playing the piano.
Okay.
So that was our 3 double stitches. And I think so a ring of 3 double stitches and then picot. So I leave a little space and then picot and 3 double stitches 3 times, right? So now another picot. Is this interesting? Okay, and then another picot and 3 double stitches. So I climb up a little bit away from the last one. Three. One, two, 3 of those. So that's, now I close the ring. Oh no! Oh wait, that was a chain between them? I don't know. Yeah, so the chain between them is chain 3 double stitches. I messed up. 3 double stitches, picot, 1 double stitch. Oh my gosh, it's a mess. 1 double stitch, large picot, and 1 double stitch. And then a picot. Oh, that's not right at all. This is completely wrong. I'm mixed up in this one part. This is just the strings are wrapped together. There we go. Well, well, well. But luckily I've done all of them wrong, so it'll all just fit right together, don't you think? This is a pretty complicated little pattern. I think I need something simpler. Okay, so what was it? Ring of 3, picot, double 3, 3 times, closed ring, reverse work, chain 3, picot, 1 double stitch, large picot, 1 double stitch, picot, 3 double stitches, and reverse work. So in all it ends up with, after your reverse work, you've got 1, 2, 3 picots. So I've got 3 picots and then 3 double stitches, so maybe I'm okay. So I'm supposed to do that 5 times. So I did it here once, 2, 3. So I've done that 3 times. So now, I've been working on which thing. Which one is the one that goes through? This is the one. So this is the bobbin thread. So now we work on this one. And we're going to make a ring that's going to close. So we're going to get 3 double stitches. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, picot, 1, 2, 3, picot, 1, 2, the most common problem is that you're going to be making your knots on the, and it's very important that you loosen this and pull this, and that'll flip your knots. So I've got 1, 2, and I've got to go another picot. You may have to keep making this open better. One, 2, and then we'll get another one. You folks are very patient with all this. So we go 1, 2, 3. So make a picot, so leave a little gap. 1, 2, 3, and then close ring. So I hold it here, pull it closed. Okay, so what I'm ending up here with is a ring and a chain, a ring, a chain, a ring, a chain, a ring, a chain, and I have to do all this 5 times. So this was one, so it's actually going to be 6 times. That's 2, 3, and this is the next one. Now goes on this chain, the one that goes to the not to this bobbin, but to the other one, to the ball. That's why you're not supposed to cut off the ball. And so that was reversing with chain 3 double stitches. What's going on down there? Chain 3 double stitches. Where are we? All right, so chain 3 double stitches. I can do that. So it goes up. tighten everything nice and tightly. That was one. All right, and two. And three. Okay, that's three. Chain 3 W stitches, picot. Two. Three. Oh, that was wrong, wasn't it? Supposed to chain 3, picot 1, double stitch, large picot. So picot 1 and then a large picot. See if I can just move all this down the row. Hi, Willem.
Alright.
Are you ready to do something? Want me to turn this off and you can watch TV now or something?
No.
Do you want some food? So, one picot, large picot, one double stitch, large picot, one double stitch, and then a picot. Okay. And then 3 double stitches and then reverse work. I'm about ready to be done with this. What do you think? We'll come back to it later. Here we go. And we'll slide all them down. Try and turn it so that they all are going to be facing the same direction before you slide it down. Just to make life a little easier, or forget it because it's too much trouble. And there's the next chaining thing. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ah! Here all this time I thought I was doing the ribbon floss snowflake. Look at this. I've been doing this, which goes with the minaret. This is what I'm making. Oh my goodness. I wanted to make this, which is called ribbon floss, which is a very simple little thing. Look at that. So no wonder. Okay, so our first ring. Hi Cheryl, you made it. So our first ring is this thing that I've been working on. And once I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those ring and a loop, after 6 of those, then I'll start on the other side. And these will all make sense when I start connecting everything. No wonder it's so much more work than I thought. I think I've had enough. Okay. Just when you just arrived, Cheryl. So I've been trying to show how to do tatting. Now, two people said something about Ellen Brown. Are you the one that comes to Mira and is a weaver? Beautiful. Thank you, Ellen. I've never seen anything like that before. Just learned a remedy for flu. It's called Flu Balm. 1 clove of garlic, crushed, some grated ginger juice, and a half of lemon. I thought maybe you'd catch up to me. Well, you can do this at home. Results may definitely differ. People that are perfectionists might have a little more difficulty because you may have to undo all your stuff and do it over again. People like me, well, you know, we just fuddle along. No, okay, I didn't think so. But her name is Ellen Brown, too. She weaves silk scarves. Nice. Well, did you enjoy all that tatting stuff? I think I'll turn this off and then I'll come back on and... But I don't feel very good, you know. I think I have to take a little nap or something. All this frustration trying to do this tatting. Once I made about 100 of them and I put them, they were butterflies, little butterflies, and I put them all over my dress, my temple dress. Very beautiful. Well, I'm sorry you just showed up at the very end, but give it a try. You might want to Google actual designs of the different parts of the stitch. That'll help. So I know my hand is in the way and all that stuff sometimes. Hello, Willem.
Have a cucumber?
No, I just had a whole one with my hummus.
Okay, I'll have this one then.
Okay, see you later. Do this at home. Results may differ.